first thing that you need to do before creating your artist profile on Spotify is to actually get your music distributed onto Spotify, and you can use a service like Spinnup to do that. And Spinnup will not only get your music put on Spotify for you, it also tracks how often it's played so that you can get paid royalties, and they give you a whole dashboard and everything. So you can keep track of that. You can see how much your music's being played, how much money is owed to you, and you can get paid out. Now there's several services that do this, but the reason why I'm recommending Spinnup is if you look at their pricing, it's actually a little bit cheaper than most places. So most of the other services charge a little bit more. It's usually about $10 a year for one track. Spinnup offers up to 2 tracks for $10 a year. And then usually it's about $50 a year to get an album put onto Spotify or iTunes using other services. It's only $39.99 with Spinnup. So that's why I recommend you use Spinnup. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign up to upload a couple of singles. So this process is pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. Just enter your first name, last name, all this stuff. So once you've created your free account, you'll just be brought to your dashboard right here. And once you click continue, you'll go on to this page. And the first step after you've signed up, it says to connect your social accounts. I'm going to go ahead and skip that for now. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now I'm going to just go ahead and create my first release to have distributed. At this point, it's going to ask you which plan you want to go with. If you're just uploading 1 or 2 tracks, obviously you'll do a single. 3 to 6 is going to be a little bit more expensive. Then a whole album is a little bit more. So it just depends on how much music you have available and how much you want to get distributed. For now, I'm just going to choose single. Now I'm going to upload my audio files. Just make sure you're uploading lossless WAV or FLAC files. The requirements are listed right below the click to select files button. So just click there. I'm going to upload my tracks. Once your tracks are uploaded, you can just click on the track and then update the track file if necessary. The track title. If there's explicit lyrics, you just want to click that checkbox and then choose the track version. Now, depending on what kind of version of this track, if it's the original, you'll just click original. Otherwise, you could choose live, acoustic version, remix, or whatever applies, whatever best describes the track. If there's any additional artists, you can list them right here. And then click next step. The next page, you'll list the artist name, choose your genre, your language, and if you only want it to be available in certain countries, you can check that box. If you don't have any country restrictions, you can leave that unchecked. Then next, you choose the date you want to have it released. So you might want to release it on a specific date, or you may just want to have it available as soon as possible. If that's the case, it's usually available within 3 to 10 days. I'm going to leave this one checked as soon as possible and click next step. And you can see here that I have the track title, the artist, and then next thing I want to do is upload some cover art to go along with the track. Then you want to make sure that the artwork meets all of this criteria that they have listed here. Click I agree and I have checked the above. If you think for whatever reason that your artwork doesn't meet these guidelines, be sure to go back and update the artwork. Otherwise, you might have it rejected and then it won't be released on the date that you want. So make sure to double check all of that and then click review your release. And at this point you want to double check and make sure that everything here is correct, and then you're going to make your payment. And that's that. That's how you submit your music through Spinnup. I'll put a link in the video and a link below the video so you can sign up. Once your release is submitted, you'll just have to wait a couple of days for it to be approved, and then 3 to 10 days it'll be live in stores. That means your music's available on Spotify and Apple Music so people can start streaming it and you can start getting paid royalties on all of those streams. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and leave any comments below. If you have any questions or comments, just put those in the comments section, and we'll see you next time.